Fatal Fury, City of the Wolves.
Hello and welcome! Your boy GeekGhostGamerTop on the microphone. Hello and my friends! The day has finally come. Fatal Fury City of the Wolves is about a couple of hours away from launching on all major playable platforms. So yes, Fatal Fury City of the Wolves 25 years later continues on the same thread as Garou, Mark of the Wolves 25 years ago, with unfinished stories, new feuds, old rivalries, and the battle for Southtown commences in this new Fatal Fury and its latest and most probably the final Fatal Fury installment. Boy oh boy, is it not nice to be alive. What a time to be alive as a geek. So yes, at the time of this recording, SNK Official has released an anime special intro music video done by Salvatore Ganacci, who was at WrestleMania just a couple of nights ago, and Masami Obari. Yes, this is their masterpiece, and we're gonna have a good time reviewing it and reacting to it. Oh yes, and another thing to the video, we're gonna try and load down the lore of what Fatal Fury City of the Wolves has come thus far, trying to mend in Fatal Fury 1, 2, 3, Real Bout Fatal Fury, and I believe Garou, Mark of the Wolves. So yes people, we are about to have fun, serious fun, like I mean real fun. So yes, I did a video on how is Geese gonna impact Fatal Fury City of the Wolves when he does come in, and by God, this special anime intro music video, we see him as not only Geese, but the Nightmare Geese. So we're gonna have fun, we're gonna try and react to this anime special intro music video done by Salvatore Ganacci and Masami Obari. Yes, and we will try to take a deep delve look into the new feuds, old rivalries, and the battle for Southtown still commences to this day in City of the Wolves. So I will try by means to break down the lore of each character, how they connect to the overall story of City of the Wolves, and what will be the future of Fatal Fury City of the Wolves as we look into this anime trailer, and will we see, and we'll have to answer the question of, will Fatal Fury City of the Wolves save the FGC? Is this the game that will finally save the FGC? Yes people, I am so stoked. Something here is about to blow off and I cannot hold myself. I feel like regurgitating a bit of happiness that is gonna happen. So we're gonna have a chance to see this anime special music video intro done by Salvatore Ganacci, who is a playable character in City of the Wolves. So ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, and the people that have come to see the marvel that is Fatal Fury City of the Wolves, coming out on all major platforms on April the 24th of 2025. Ladies and gentlemen, this is our time. We're about to watch this trailer, and boy oh boy are we going to have fun with it. I will see you at the end, and we will try to analyze each and every single character and their lore, their backstory, and their future in City of the Wolves. I'll see you at the end.
Fatal Fury, City of the Wolves.
Wow, fam, wow. Can we give a solid rating to this anime special music video intro done by Salvatore Ganacci? A plus and a 10 out of 10 for its cinematic fight sequences. Let's get to the analysis part. I cannot hold myself right now. So, at the beginning of the trailer, we see a scene that has been played over and over again from Fatal Fury 1, 2, 3, and Garo, Mark of the Wolves, where Terry and Geese are fighting in the legendary Geese Tower, and that iconic scene is played where Terry tries to save Geese Howard, and Geese Howard does not want to be saved, and he plunges to his death. And you see Terry screaming on the top of his voice that he still wanted to save Geese. I believe Mega 64 did a trailer on this, where Terry and Geese are fighting on top of a cliff, and the whole skit is going down like crazy. So yes, the trailer is done to perfection. The cinematic sequences, the fight scenes, from Terry to Geese, Mai, Hotokumaru, Kevin, Gato, T-Zoc. We will get to T-Zoc in a moment. T-Zoc and I believe Mr. Big. Yes, Mr. Big in his shiny silver snow white beard. So yes, the trailer was done to perfection. 10 out of 10, A+ grade. Yes. Now we get to the story. The whole story and the backstory, the lore of each and every character. We start with Terry and Geese. Yes, that scene that we've seen in Fatal Fury 1, 2, 3, and Garo is part of the opening sequence. And boy oh boy, these two go back, like way back, like back Fatal Fury 1 back, even to the point where you would see Rock and Terry as you'd see them cross into 25 years from where Terry had the famous Fatal Fury hat. Now it's the King of Fighters cap, and Rock as a young boy, and then they would transition into 25 years, and you'd see Terry shape the legendary Hungry Wolf outfit, and Rock being a little older. Yes, we've seen these guys in Garo, where Kine enlists Rock's help on having to find Marie, and then Terry has no say in it when Rock tells him that he has to do this by himself. So now we see a cross between the both of them. How their story is gonna shape in City of the Wolves. Will Rock actually find Marie this time? And how will Terry convince Rock that this might be a very, very tight kind of situation? We've seen these two in King of Fighters 2002, where Terry would do his special intro and Rock would just come in and do the hey. Yeah, these guys go way back. I mean, like way back. So we're from those guys. The other thing, and this is why I have a feeling about this, is that Andy and Joe as DLC Season 1 character passes are in this game. Will we see a Fatal Fury reunion? Will we see a Fatal Fury 1 reunion between these guys? I would want to see this. I definitely want to see this when Terry has his end story. Yeah, his end story, where these guys come back and they are like, man, we've done a great job. Anyway, from that, Rock. Rock is another one where his story is still unfinished. He still has to find out what happened to his mom, Marie Heinlein, and why is Kine in all of this. And another thing is that, why is Kine a playable character? Why did he have to take his own pledge and say to Rock that he will find his mother? Man, there's a whole lot of loopholes and story plots that have to be finished. Yes, to Andy and Joe. Andy. Yeah, Andy and Mai are back at it again. This time around, I believe Mai is a lot more mature. Let's take it from Fatal Fury 3. That ending, Mai and Andy. Yeah, Mai and Andy. And Mai was dreaming some sort of dream, only to find out that she was licked by her dog. I mean, it also paints the picture of, will Andy and Mai finally have a kid? Yeah, a lot of us had the feeling that Hokotomaru is Mai and Andy's kid, but no, it is just a student protege that has come under their wing, and he has to prove to himself that he is the best Shiranui ninja of all time, or at least that Southtown has seen in a very long time, since Andy. So yes, Hokotomaru as well, is that he comes back into Southtown proving himself worthy, that he can take the Shiranui mantle and make it his own. We've seen his trailer, and boy oh boy, I have a feeling that this is gonna happen. His moves are pretty reminiscent, especially a lot from Andy. The Zanegan and his Hishoken, his Chorepadan, those are what makes a Shiranui ninja. On to Marco Rodriguez. Yes, Marco Rodriguez. Yeah, the former Touch Move Butt kind of name. Yeah, you would see that the guy has learned a lot since King of Fighters 15 and Mark of the Wolves. He has learned a lot, and I have a feeling that he has taken this one to the core. He has captured the essence of Kyokugen Ryu and made a monster out of it. Boy oh boy, am I sold for this one. I'm sold. The one thing that they did, and I will give SNK their flowers for this, is Hotaru and Gato. Yeah, Hotaru and Gato. Side by side in each panel. Why is that? Are we finally gonna find the answer that Hotaru has been waiting for a very long time? That is Gato finally her brother? Or is it just another play on ruse that you will never find, and Hotaru will never find solace in her heart, and she will have to deal the fact that she will never find her brother? On to Gato as well. Gato and him being blind. I say that this is the cherry on top for SNK. Mwah, je ne sais quoi moment. Yes, to make him blind and more resolute in his actions. As we've seen his ending where Guy, his father, has taken wings to Kine and has left him in a very tight spot where he has brought shame to the family, and therefore his sight was taken. So he has isolated himself at the outskirts of Southtown. You would see that this guy has a lot more to himself. Man, oh man, am I sold for this. Billy, yes, Billy has 4, if not 3, different story arcs that he has to finish. One is Kine and Geese, especially Geese, now that Geese is rumored to be the boss of City of the Wolves. Is he finally gonna confront Geese and tell him that he's been used this whole time? Or is he gonna pledge allegiance to the master and the boss of Southtown? On the other hand, Mr. Big and Billy, they don't know that they're from 2 generations of Geese Howard's service. Yes, I mean service because Mr. Big was Geese Howard's first right-hand man before Geese Howard mysteriously died and got himself awakened back. Therefore, Billy is his second right-hand man. Are these 2 gonna come in and have a very interesting confrontation? Or is it a case that either one of them has to pledge allegiance to Geese Howard in a death by combat kind of situation? Yeah, I am very interested in this one. The other thing is that we've seen Billy and Terry fight it up near the last few minutes of the trailer. Are they gonna renew their feud? I have a feeling that these guys are eternal rivals. Yes, Billy is the eternal rival to Terry. Yes, I have a feeling. I am so stoked. On to the celebrity crisis or feuds that City of the Wolves has now taken to. Salvatore Ganacci and Cristiano Ronaldo. Yes, Salvatore Ganacci and Cristiano Ronaldo have been the front center of City of the Wolves. A lot of promotion has been done for them, and boy oh boy, the last encounter that they had was some interview where Cristiano Ronaldo said to Salvatore Ganacci that you wanna fight, I don't back down from a challenge. Man, these 2 are really gonna have it good. On to Salvatore Ganacci. Salvatore Ganacci, in the last video that I did, that he was enlisted by Duck King, that he wants to bring fighting and music together. I want to see this well, and I have a feeling that Salvatore Ganacci has done a lot more to this. My oh my, am I sold so happy. Yes, I know that's not a word, but it's a word in this case. So Salvatore Ganacci comes into City of the Wolves to make music and fighting come together like love. I mean, what better way to promote City of the Wolves? Cristiano Ronaldo comes into Southtown to make himself the greatest of them all. The CR7 moniker is his, and the way the trailer was opened with him doing his huge celebration, I think that's the cherry on top. On to Mr. Big. Mr. Big, I have a feeling that he might serve as the sub-boss. We're not sure how they're gonna take this on with 2 bosses. that being Mr. Big and Geese Howard. On to Geese Howard. He's got a lot to settle, especially now that we get Nightmare Geese. Especially at the beginning of the trailer, Nightmare Geese is back, people, and I have a strange feeling that he will actually be the service of City of the Wolves, especially the Mega 64 trailer, where you would see at the end the Nightmare Never Ends line, and some guy would have his eyes lit red, showing that Nightmare Geese is back, people. Nightmare Geese is back. Man, am I so sold for this one? I'm seriously sold for this one. Man, oh man, is it gonna rock like ball crazy. I have a feeling for this one. So, April 24th of 2025 is the date that City of the Wolves is gonna launch on PlayStation 5, 4, Xbox Series XS, EpicGames.com, and Steam on Windows. Yes, people, we have entered the stage where City of the Wolves will finally save the FGC. I have a strong feeling for this one. I seriously have a strong feeling for this one. But anyway, guys, thoughts on how excited and anticipated you are for City of the Wolves? Drop them in the comment section below. Make sure you like this video. Follow me on my socials. Find the notification bell somewhere on top of the screen, wherever you'll see it. Subscribe to my channel and click on the notification bell. And yes, give this video some love. You guys are anticipated for City of the Wolves. So am I. I'm gonna close it off here, guys. Your boy GeekGhostGamerTop on the microphone. Make sure that you play Fatal Fury City of the Wolves on April the 24th of 2025. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this video has found you well. And yes, guys, be prepared for the fighting game of all SNK history. I'll check you out on the next one. Away.